Good morning, Corey Ingber here. Ingber Weinberg, 3 Minutes With. I'm holding a borrowed prop from our revered Ingber and Weinberg Retrotech library. Actually, two props. I promised to return them. I'm a phone collector, and these are old flip phones, probably from the 80s, maybe early 90s. Nobody uses these anymore. In fact, I think they're probably not even workable. But they illustrate what may be the continued disconnection, pun intended, with apportionment. These phones are probably older than the apportionment law that I helped write back in 2004. I think it was April 19th it took effect. And here we are 16 years later, and it seems like that disconnection's still with us. I came across an article from a very well-regarded, respected leader in the applicant's bar. I won't name him, but he's a brilliant lawyer, comes up with very savvy arguments. He wrote an article that I disagree with. COVID-19 could save the insurance industry billions. I'm not going to read the article to you, but it basically says that because we don't know a lot about COVID-19, which is true, he says that it's going to be unfair, basically, for the insurance companies to benefit off apportionment, since according to what he says is the insurance company will then use the record of COVID-19 exposure from years ago to seek a reduction in the permanent disability award, even though the disease itself never caused any disability. Well, it begs the question. If the disease never caused any disability, there can't be apportionment. And this begs a bigger question. Are we going to continue to use the old technology of apportionment, or are we going to use the proper technology of apportionment? Yours truly believes it's the latter. Many physicians and evaluators alike, including practitioners, don't seem to understand that apportionment is to causation of the disability. So, for example, we're not looking at industrial injury. We've already gotten past that. Apportionment is only to one issue, permanent disability. And the physicians are required under the statute and under the guiding case law, including Escobedo, they're required to parse out, that is, parcel out onto two tracks. Number one, the factors causing permanent disability relating to the industrial injury and giving it a percentage thereof, and then parceling out the factors that are non-industrial causing permanent disability. In a back case, for example, that could be a prior injury, even one from which there's been full recovery, because it could weaken the spine and make the injured worker more susceptible to re-injury or lighting up. It could be osteoporosis. It could be calcification, stenosis. It could be scoliosis. It could be many things. It could be endemic diseases. In fact, the City of Jackson case gives us some guidance that there are some CT claims where permanent disability arising therefrom could be the subject of apportionment to age-related arthritis and age-related conditions, even if they're not symptomatic. So this article, I believe, expresses what I think is the continuing disconnection, again, my terrible pun, on permanent disability. So here's my suggestion. The next time you get a medical report in from a QME, AME, or any IME, if any, including PTP, instead of starting from the beginning, go to the end. Not because you're going to skip the good stuff, but you want to see how well the apportionment's crafted. Remember what Escobedo said. It is the how and why that's so essential here. It isn't the conclusion that we're concerned with, it's the how and why. We want a rational, critically thought out discussion as to why permanent disability should or should not be apportioned, and if so, why and how. And so that's what we need. It needs to be based on reasonable medical probability so it becomes substantial medical evidence. So look at your apportionment discussion first. If the quality and the discussion are not there, then I would respectfully raise the idea that perhaps the permanent disability findings are also equally defective, and it gives your defense counsel opportunities to challenge the report, either for evidentiary purposes or for settlement purposes, or both. It also gives you an opening to challenge the physician's findings in a deposition. So apportionment's really critical. It's a very critical thing. And again, we're talking about 4663. We're not talking about prior awards. Anyway, I hope I haven't bored you or belabored too long. These are very difficult times. we wish you, and your family the best of health and safety. And social distancing, wearing masks, and doing whatever to keep your family, friends, and loved ones safe and well in these terrible times. Our blog is posted at iCompLaw.com under vlog, and we will continue to do these weekly. Thank you very much, and keep well. Have a great weekend. Thank you.